Hello my Beatles friends and non-Beatles friends. Today's video I'm gonna show you my scores and finds from beginning of August till mid-September, and these are just vinyls from classic rock, non-Beatles items. So today I'm gonna be talking about not Beatles, about various musicians and some great classical rock albums with the original pressings, 70s pressings. So, shall we go? Something that I have to start with. I've been looking for like years. This is Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick, the original newspaper type cover. It's very flimsy and very, dangerous to demonstrate it, but I will try somehow. I'm not gonna open it entirely. So when you open it like that, it's like a newspaper, and it has here like 7 or 10 pages, and it opens here, and then it opens also here. It's like that. So this is the newspaper type cover. I'm not gonna open it again. And this is in a almost mint condition. Of course, like in 30-40 years the paper is yellowish, but it's absolutely intact and in a thrilling condition. Okay, so this is something that I've been looking for a long time. And the record is on Crystallis label. This is great addition to my collection, and I found multiple times this cover, but sometimes pages were missing, something was torn, and you name it. I mean, something that was not worth buying at all. So I said to myself, I'm not gonna buy it, I'm gonna wait and find something good. And a week ago I was lucky enough to purchase it online. Okay, next, not ordinary cover. This is Electric Light Orchestra, Jeff Lynne, Out of the Blue. Now this one contains something interesting. So first of all, the records are on United Artists. I believe it's an American pressing. No, it's a German pressing. And yeah, the vinyls, the records are okay. And it's not the gatefold sleeve that I want to show you. But first of all, yeah, gatefold sleeve. That's the front, back, the gatefold. And also it comes with 2 inner sleeves with lyrics. But that's not the point here. The point here is that we have this insert, which is a poster with all the band members. And what's more interesting here is that we have this kind of insert that you can tear these figures out. And here we have tab A into slot A on piece 1, and Hope It Flies. So we have here 5 tabs, we have here 3 pieces, and it should be flying. It should be something like that. So from these cutouts you can build something like this. So this is very interesting, very unique. I've never seen that. So I was really, happy to find this double album, not because of the record, just because of that additions. Another great addition to my collection. And I have to admit that double sleeve is not in the best condition, but I couldn't, miss these additions. Maybe sometime later I will find another double sleeve, but these inserts are quite rare. Maybe not that rare, but nice to have. And of course I'm not gonna tear it up, and I'm not gonna build anything. I'll just leave it as it is. Okay. Next album. This is something that you don't see very often. This is Queen compilation, and this picture is the inner picture of the Queen 2 album. But here it is a front cover, and this compilation was issued in East Germany in 98 sorry, in East Germany in 1980, and this is the only DDR Queen compilation on Amiga label. And this is, you know, quite extraordinary cover. Very beautiful. I just bought it because of the cover. That's the back. And the songs are pretty much the early Queen, like from the first album up to Jazz album, like Bicycle Race, White Queen from the second album, Bohemian Rhapsody for the fourth, Death on Two Legs is also from the fourth, Night at the Opera of course. Then we have On the 7 Days, Dead on Time, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Spread Your Wings, Somebody to Love, Killer Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. So from first album to second album till Jazz album. And the label is on regular boring blue Amiga label. But what's unique about it is the cover. So 3 albums that I show you until now, it's the cover that counts. Next one. Let's go to a bit psychedelic rock, something new, a band that I discovered recently, Camel. I wasn't aware about this band, but I liked it, so I decided to buy it. But I made a mistake. I wanted to buy the Camel self-titled Camel album, but it turned out to be that it's a Spanish pressing double album in one single sleeve. And what did I get? I was sure that I'm buying one album, single album, and the seller sent me 2 discs, and I was kind of shocked. So the first one is Camel album. It's on Decca label. It's a Spanish issue. And the second album is Snow Goose. Yeah. So we have here 2 albums, Camel self-titled and Snow Goose. These 2 albums are in this one single. So this is not the cover of Camel album. This is the cover of double album. As you can see it here, we have here 2 lines. A normal Camel album, this is only 1 line. And then only I noticed that we have here 4 sides. So also nice surprise. And I was a bit shocked. Then I write the seller, I mean, did you know that you are selling me 2 records? And she said, didn't you know what you were buying? I said, not really. So we both were satisfied, and it was a good price, and she was she wanted to get rid of it. Good score, double album, Camel. It's a special Spanish issue. Another classic, Tommy. This is the first German pressing in absolutely mint condition. Okay, so first of all I'm going to show you the labels. Polydor, red Polydor. And the seller did me a favor, put black beautiful inner sleeves. So that's the front. Look at the spine. Look at the back. Absolutely clean. Just like new. Here we have inside this a little booklet with lyrics. Try to show you somehow. Very nice illustrations. I believe some of these illustrations were copied into the movie, but I'm not sure. Tell me if I'm mistaken. I do have the first original British pressing, but it has a bit, used cover, so I wanted to have a beautiful one. And that's the last page. Okay, so this is the booklet, and the cover is, as we know, triple cover. It opens like that, and two records are going, one inside here and one from the other side. This is the beautiful version of Tommy the Who album, German mint condition. Once again, I'm showing you albums that have unique sleeves and unique covers. Next one. A new artist that I was not, a big fan of, but there was one movie, and I saw that movie, of course. I like the song in that movie, and then I discovered that this director was using a couple of songs from this artist, and also another band, which I'll be showing you after that, also covered one of his songs. And I knew the cover version, and I was really surprised to discover that this guy wrote this song. This is Neil Diamond, Double Gold, and the song that he wrote is A Kentucky Woman, covered by Deep Purple, and also that song was, the Purple cover was in the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino. Also, Girl You'll Be a Woman Son, the cover of that song is in Pulp Fiction, and also there's a song in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, something Traveling Salvation Show, that I don't remember exactly the name, and I really wanted to have that song on vinyl, but I didn't buy the soundtrack of the movie, and I wanted to have his album with that song, but it's difficult to find. Right now I have here Girl You'll Be a Woman Son and Kentucky Woman. Both these songs I have here on this album. And what I was also surprised to see, that I'm a Believer, which was covered by Monkees, is also written by Neil Diamond. I mean, good to know, huh? So this is a beautiful double album by Neil Diamond, a great collection. And I'm also searching for another album by Neil Diamond that has the Salvation Show song on it, which it turned out to be very difficult to find. And if you do find, it's very expensive. I mean, I don't want to buy an album for one song, I'm going on hunt to find that album for a cheap price, as usually I do. But Neil Diamond, really surprised me. Many songs that I know were written actually by him. Let me double check. All selections written by Neil Diamond and published by Talleyrand Music, except where noted. Yeah, all songs were written by him. It's great achievement, and it's a shame that I know those songs, but I didn't actually know who wrote them. It's very bad. And we're going to Deep Purple. We're going to the cover of Neil Diamond songs. This is one of the most expensive items that I bought recently. This is their second original pressing from Germany, A Book of Talisman by Deep Purple, in absolutely mint condition. I put it here, the cardboard sleeve inside, in order not to damage it, so sorry guys, I won't be taking it out. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not gonna risk taking it out. It's Deep Purple, Book of Talisman, in a mint condition, German. I think it's 1972 pressing, and it has the song Kentucky Woman written by Neil Diamond. Okay. So let's talk about Deep Purple a bit. This is another addition to my collection. This is Machine Head. I believe it's also second the German pressing, or the first, I don't really remember. But this one I can show you. That's the front, that's the back, and here we have a beautiful gatefold. And what's also interesting with this pressing is that we have lyric sheet insert. So another unique item with a sleeve. And the record comes on this Deep Purple label. I wanted to find this album in a good condition, but it was very difficult to find it in a good condition, so I wanted to go to a store and buy 2018 or 2017 reissue. But then, all of a sudden I see it online for a very good price, and I bought 3 Deep Purple albums, and I'm gonna show you now all 3. So this is the one of the 3. Okie dokie. Deep Purple, Machine Head. If some of you do not know, Machine Head is the album that has the song Smoke on the Water. I believe you didn't know that. Okay, next one. Deep Purple Made in Japan. I believe this is one of the, this is the greatest live album of all time. If not, maybe in top 3 for sure. This is the gatefold, and that's the back, with a little damage here on the sleeve, but nothing special. And the record is also on the same purple, Deep Purple label. Nothing special about it. Cover here is not the issue. It's what's inside. Like I said, in my opinion, one of the top 3 best live albums ever made. Ever recorded. Okay. And the third album that came with this, from this seller, is this In Rock Simple Edition in a single sleeve, not a gatefold, but also in a beautiful, beautiful condition, with only one little damage here on the cover, but nothing special. It's on the Fame label, and it comes on this beautiful Harvest label. But I didn't stop on this. I wanted to have the gatefold version. So what I did, I went to a store and I bought the latest reissue of that thing, and now I have a gatefold. This is absolutely new. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago. It has here the download code, which is not working, and it came with a hype sticker. Now I'm satisfied with my Deep Purple In Rock collection. So the only album that left for me to buy is Fireball. This is the Mark II lineup with the best era of Deep Purple. And I have to say that the album Who Do We Think We Are, which came after Made in Japan, I'm not really a fan of. It's a good album, but it's a bit weaker than the previous 3. So for me, the best 2 albums are In Rock and Machine Head. The last Deep Purple album, but not the least, Deep Purple, the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Malcolm Arnold. I believe this is the first issue with Ian Gillan as official member. There was a Mark I, 3 albums, Shades of Deep Purple, Book of Taliesin that I showed you, and the Deep Purple. Then the bassist and the lead vocalist were replaced. Roger Glover and Ian Gillan came, and I think that this is the first thing that they did together, before In Rock. So that's the back, laminated German sleeve in a mint condition. And this is also on Harvest label. It was only €4 on the market, and I just couldn't resist. Next, for all of you Eastern Europe fans, respect to you. This is Hungarian band Omega, which is a wonderful, great band. They have albums like Gamma Polis, they have albums like Skywalker, Time Robber, I think is one of the timeless and best albums ever. So I'm big fan of this Hungarian band, and I really really like this band and their records. I mean, all the records are just wonderful. So this is Omega. The name of the album is uh, I don't know the name of the album. 200 years after the last war. I mean, look at this issue, the greatest picture. And the vocalist, his name is Janos Kobor. He's singing the same albums on Hungarian and also on English. And he has a very distinct voice, very beautiful voice, very distinct accent. I mean, you just enjoy listening. It's a space psychedelic rock, highly recommended band, and this is the fifth album that I have in my collection. And this is the German pressing on Bellaphone Records. And one more album by this band, which is called Live at the Kistadion. This is Omega double album live. Wonderful, great condition, and highly recommended. I mean, the songs here are also sung on Hungarian and also sung on English. I mean, Time Robber, Late Night Show, Russian Winter, Gamma Polis One, Vostok, just wonderful songs. I mean, if you listen to Time Robber, the album, and you listen to it in the headphones at night, I mean, you just fly away to the space. I mean, great respect, wonderful band from Hungary, from East Europe, and I have to say that East European bands should not be underestimated. I mean, we are familiar with English and American bands, but we somehow neglect the East European bands, which is a big, shame. And I'm familiar only with one Hungarian band, but there are many, many others. And if you want to expand your knowledge in music, I think you should know, you should check all these Hungarian and Yugoslavian and East European countries, and also jazz, Yugoslavian jazz. Great bands, great music. I mean, really, really underappreciated. Okay. Whew. So we got 3 albums left. You wonder what they're gonna be, right? But these are the easy ones. I wanted to have these albums in their original version. I wanted to have the first pressings, but it turned out to be so difficult to get it. It turned out to be so difficult to find. So I just went to the store and bought the reissue, which is also wonderful. This is Led Zeppelin 4. How perfect is that? So this is my second Led Zeppelin album. I wanted to have the original British, I wanted to have original German, but the prices are ridiculous and the conditions are just trashed. So I decided, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with these markets and everything. I just went to a store. I bought myself a nice, beautiful reissue version, the latest one, remastered by Jimmy Page. And this one sounds, baby, amazing. And this artwork, just take a look at that. And the insert, it's just amazing. I'm really, really happy that I decided to go with this, with a reissue and not hunt those used versions which are trashed and overpriced. Another one. The same idea. Wanted to buy the original, but it was extremely difficult. So I went to the store and I bought Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. I'm not gonna open and take this one. It has the gatefold album, it has 2 gatefold sleeve, 2 posters, 2 postcards. I mean, if you don't know what kind of posters are inside this album, you are definitely on the wrong channel. Okay? So this is the on Pink Floyd Records, the latest reissue. Sounds amazing. And last for today, but not least, this is Rainbow Rising. I wasn't going to buy it because, I didn't think that I needed it, but it was very cheap price, like not more than 10 euros. So I said, hey, why not? So this is Rainbow second album. This is with Ronnie James Dio and late Ronnie James Dio and Richie Blackmore. This is on Red Polydor label, a reissue, and this is a great album, wonderful album. I'm really happy that I bought it. I mean, I was familiar with this album, but the song Stargazer on vinyl is just epic. Okay, that's it. Latest purchases. That's all I have to show you for now. I'm gonna call this video Classic Rock Around the World. So, which one do you recommend me to make a thumbnail? I think I will make a thumbnail with this one, because this is the most expensive here. The Book of Taliesin. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this. Give me your comments, what you think about these albums, what other classic rock albums should I buy, and what you think about Hungarian band Omega, if you know. Just write me your opinion in the comment section below, hit like, hit subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.